I never said what he's saying right now. He's clearly like I can't say he's bullshit. Can I say that? Can I say that he's bullshit? Can I say that?
That your channel, I said you have no subscribers, you get no views, you get no money. That's not disrespectful, and that's not rude, and that's not malicious.
It's definitely rude. That's the second time bringing up subscribers and stuff, and you know that is what it is. But take note of that. And also, I think CM Punk has a very dry sense of humor. He comes off as somebody like that. Like, CM Punk comes off as a guy who it would be hard to be friends with him, you know?
Wait. No, I was joking. It landed wrong. I was joking. It landed wrong, bro. It landed wrong.
If you say it right, like, there's nothing like wrestling, though. And, like, maybe there is something like wrestling where you could bring up an example. But let's say me and him are at a wrestling show and he's trying to, and we're like cutting a promo on each other and he brings up my subscribers or whatever like that. Yeah, I mean, that's appropriate, you know? It depends on, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Now with him, when I first saw this was the first time I heard him bring up my subscribers. So I didn't think much of him bringing up like my views and stuff like that. But now that's twice. So yeah, I'm starting to think now if you were to joke about it, and it would be the third time you would bring it up, like, okay, all right, you're trying to be malicious, you're trying to be disrespectful or whatever. Because now it's like, all right, you're taking a personal shot. Again, one time's an accident, twice is a mistake, third is on purpose. You know.
Sorry, it was a joke. It didn't land the way I wanted it to. I'll text you an apology after the video's over.
He was making he was trying to get heat from Hangman. They were in Hangman Adam Page's hometown. He was just trying to get heat from the crowd. He was playing, he was doing the Hulk Hogan thing, he was doing the John Cena thing.
Hey, listen, that's all fine and dandy for him to do the Hulk Hogan and John. Yeah, because like that's nuance. Again,
he was just trying to get heat from the crowd. Just he did it off the cup.
It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Okay, then listen. Then go back, watch the exact same promo we watched, and listen to the way he said it, and you tell me if you think he's joking or not.
And then he got into a backstage fight with Jack Perry at AEW All In, which was the biggest show in AEW history. And I don't care what anybody says, right? AEW All In is completely overshadowed by the news that there was a backstage fight.
It is, but at the same time, there was nothing going on. If this, it is
completely history. And I don't care what anybody says, right? AEW All In is completely overshadowed by the news that there was a backstage fight.
It is, but at the same time, there was nothing going on.
This guy said that the news about the backstage fight overshadowed All In. Biggest show in AEW history. But there was nothing going on.
If this backstage fight happened at WrestleMania 39, it would not be getting overshadowed. People would still be talking about why the fuck did Roman Reigns beat Cody Rhodes.
No. Do you not know how the drama works? First of all, back to your point. Again, you called me disingenuous at the very beginning of the video, but here you are saying that the biggest wrestling show in AEW history and the most sold wrestling show in wrestling history had nothing going for it outside of the brawl. Because you literally just sat here and said, before the brawl, nobody was talking about anything else.
Stage fight, All In.
Trying to get heat from the crowd.
And I don't care what any.
I see somebody said I'm fed grifting, which means I'm like coping for WWE or whatever. If this happened at the show where CM Punk debuted against Darby Allin, Adam Cole debuted and stuff like that, if something happened backstage like that night, it would not have been the main story. It would not have been overshadowed. Again, I made the argument in the comments and he didn't respond to that. What's more talked about at WrestleMania 14? The fact that Mike Tyson wasn't supposed to place the shirt over Shawn Michaels' face and Shawn Michaels threw a backstage fit about it, or Steve Austin, the era of Austin beginning. What's more talked about at WrestleMania 14? The fact that Undertaker was sat at Gorilla, that if you don't know what Gorilla is, that's right before you enter the stage where like Vince McMahon and Triple H and them watch the show. Undertaker sat at Gorilla with his hands taped just in case Shawn Michaels went into business for himself. Yes, we know that, but does it overshadow WrestleMania 14? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It just doesn't, because the show was so good. Because the main event was so good. Because it was so monumental. Not just that. Not just that, of course. We didn't have social media. We didn't have people talking about it all day. We didn't have people putting out 10 different articles with 10 different sides and stuff like that. That's not CM Punk and Jack Perry's fault. It's not Jack Perry's fault that that's what you care more about. It's not. It's not. It's Tony Khan's fault not putting something more memorable at All In. And it's our fault for caring more about the bullshit than the show. That's us. That's not CM Punk's fault.
Anybody says that there was a backstage fight.
It is, but at the same time, there was nothing going on.
What are you talking about?
If this backstage fight happened at WrestleMania 39, it would not be getting overshadowed. People would still be talking.
And then on the topic of WrestleMania 39, I guarantee you, if there was a fight backstage of WrestleMania 39 happening during the show in real time between two top stars, because okay, let's not say Jack Perry's a top star, right? But let's say a top star. CM Punk was the top star of AEW, right? So let's not say Roman Reigns because he's involved in the match. Let's say fucking Seth Rollins got into a backstage fight with, I don't fucking know, Ricochet. They got into a backstage fight during the show. There is no way on God's green earth you could sit here and tell me with a straight face that would not be what people were talking about during the show. There's no way you can sit here with a straight face and tell me that is not going to overshadow.
Ricochet and Seth Rollins fighting at WrestleMania 39 would not have overshadowed anything that happened at WrestleMania 39, except maybe the women's tag team turmoil match, which Ronda and Shayna Baszler won, because this match wasn't good. It's not overshadowing the triple threat match that Gunther, Drew McIntyre, and Sheamus had. It's not overshadowing the main event, that travesty. It's not overshadowing Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens beating the Usos. It's not overshadowing any of that. And I wish somebody would say that. It's just a fight. It happens. Grown men fight. They fight, bro.
Shadow the WrestleMania.
I don't have the energy to get as emotional.
It is because that is backstage. That's real shit. People don't real shit is what people care about. This wrestling stuff, it's storylines, and we love it, but we love the real shit that's going on behind the scenes between CM Punk. As much as we say that we're tired. No, we fucking love the drama, bro. We like the drama. We like the madness going on backstage. I'm telling you, if Seth Rollins and Ricochet started throwing hands backstage WrestleMania 39, that's what you would have been hearing about. That's what you would have been hearing about. So yeah, again, disingenuous point.
Talking about why the fuck did Roman Reigns beat Cody Rhodes? Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns will still be the main story. It's being overshadowed because nothing else interesting happened on the show.
Bro, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking. You sat here and you just said nothing else. So I'm not gonna sit here and claim maybe you're a WWE tribalist, because maybe that's just throwing labels at you. But for you to sit here and say that on the biggest show in AEW history, nothing happened, and that's why the backstage fight overshadowed the whole show, bro, that's insane. That is an insane take to have. That's an insane. On the same show where Mercedes Moné made her appearance, on the same
that was the pre-show. I'll let him continue.
That was before all the bullshit happened. On the same show where Mercedes Moné made appearance, on the same show where CM Punk wrestled Samoa Joe in a really good match, on the same show where Saraya won the AEW Women's World Championship, on the same show where MJF and Adam Cole tag teamed on the pre-show and then wrestled in the main event, had a great main event match, on the same show where we had Chris Jericho and Will Ospreay have a great... You mean to tell me all those things that happened on the show, the only thing that really mattered was something that was not even televised. That was the only thing that happened on the entire show.
I am a CM Punk fan. I'm a CM Punk defender. All this. His match with Samoa Joe was nothing special. Maybe it was ruined by the ending to me, but literally, I promise you, I fell asleep on this shit. I fell asleep. I fell asleep. And I rewinded, so don't start geeking there. I rewinded, but I fell asleep on this shit. It just wasn't Was it good? I'm sure it was. Was it great? That's up to you. To me personally, and obviously to y'all, it wasn't that special because it got overshadowed by a backstage fight you couldn't even see. Come on now.
Yo, no, it wasn't. You're being disingenuous again.
That's just
the MJF and Adam Cole match annoyed me. Listen to what you just said. It annoyed me. This is a you thing now. It affected you.
He ignored my WrestleMania 14 point, by the way. But yeah, it annoyed me more than anything because you could get brainbuster, tombstone on the announce table. He got so much shit done to him, and he just kept going. Like, the psychology of the match didn't make sense to me, and I'm somebody who's big on psychology. Like, Shawn Michaels was like one of my favorite wrestlers growing up, and he made you feel every part of the match he felt. As somebody who, like, as a company who's ran by people who love Shawn Michaels and stuff, you know, I value that a lot. Again, this is my opinion, but obviously y'all agree somewhat because y'all care about more about a fight y'all couldn't see than the matches y'all saw on stage. It's ridiculous. It's truly ridiculous.
Like that match. You didn't like the show. So now the show is irrelevant. And not like, bro, come on now. It's about you now? I thought this was about CM Punk, and now I'm wrong about CM Punk. Now it's about you? Bro, these are all his opinions. And listen, you're allowed to have your opinion. You're absolutely allowed to have your opinion. If you didn't like the show, you didn't like the show. That's fine if you didn't like the show. But don't sit here and say that nothing on this show mattered or was interesting. You can't sit here and say that.
I didn't say that.
You can't sit here and say that on the biggest show in wrestling history, nothing happened and nothing mattered. The only thing that mattered was a backstage fight. The backstage fight overshadowed it because it's real shit happening on a wrestling show during the show. Remember that the media scrum Brawl Out happened after AEW All Out. This happened during All In. That is a huge reason why this overshadowed the show, because this happened during the show. I remember so many people talking about this backstage fight. I was even on Twitter, following the news, following what's going on during the show, as everybody else was, because it's real shit happening backstage. Come on, bro.
I'm gonna stop talking because he's just proving my point.
Of course, it got overshadowed. The show between CM Punk and Jack Perry, and even then,
who fault is that? Who fault is that we care more about drama than what's going on TV?
It's the fault of Jack Perry and CM Punk. That's the simple answer. Whose fault is it that we care more about the backstage drama than what's happening on the show? The people who cause the backstage drama. That's whose fault it is. It's CM Punk's fault, and it's Jack Perry's fault. I'm not going to say Jack Perry's blameless. He's part of it. It's their fault. That's the only answer. The only answer is it's the...
So I'm going to ask y'all this. And if this is being disingenuous, I apologize. If you're getting married and there's a fight that breaks out between your family, they have a fight backstage. Not backstage, but they have a fight. Nobody hears about it. Nobody sees it. A couple people see it. It's very private. Doesn't hurt a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody gets hurt. If you're getting married, let's say your two cousins get in a fight somewhere in a parking lot. No, like, only a couple people see it. It is what it is. It gets broken up. It happens. It's over. They get separated. They stay away from each other. Somebody tells you, and you can't get your mind off of it. If your wedding gets overshadowed, whose fault is it? Whose fault is it? They split up. They didn't talk. They didn't bother each other after that. They split up. What happened, happened. It is what it is. It was over and done with right there. Whose fault is that? Whose fault that you care more about the fight than the wedding? That's your fault. Because you care more about bullshit than what's going on here. That's your fault. I'm sorry.
People causing the drama. It's their fault. It's the fault of Tony. Yeah, obviously it's Tony Khan. Well, no. It is Tony Khan's fault, but in that very moment when CM Punk walked up to Jack Perry, it fucked that.
And my thing is also, he says something, and I want y'all to remember this as well. He's bringing up stuff we don't know. I've heard multiple sides of the story. Jack Perry approached CM Punk. CM Punk approached Jack Perry. I've heard multiple different sides. We don't know that part. That part, I've heard he got choked. I've heard he got front face locked. I've heard multiple stories. I've heard CM Punk threw a punch, whatever. I do believe what he's saying. I do believe that part of what he's saying. I do believe CM Punk approached Jack Perry. I do believe that. Remember, this contradicts him.
That's CM Punk and Jack Perry's fault. That shit got... All right, we'll continue on.
That's our fault. We care more about drama. We give it...
That's our fault? That's our fault?
And more to drama.
Deflecting blame is crazy, bro. It's the fans' fault. It's the fans' fault. It's your fault that this overshadowed All In. Not the fact of CM Punk and Jack Perry actually doing the thing that overshadowed All In. It's our fault for actually wanting to know what happened. Chat be damned. You be damned, chat, for caring about what's going on backstage. You be damned, man.
Straw man. It's not that you don't... It's not that you can't care about what's going on backstage. Of course, you know, you're going to be intrigued. But when you care more about what's going on backstage than the biggest show in wrestling history, that's on you.
Just imagine if this didn't happen. What would you be doing right now? Caring about the show? Insane.
Then the show...
Insane.
Oh. There's a balance. Of course, there needs to be something going on TV. But... it's our fault. Like, we all play a part in that. It's like when people say...
Bro, it is not our fault that these guys don't know how to act and conduct themselves backstage. That's not...
like, at this point, that's where I was like, all right, it's time for me to start winding down for bed. Again, I had gotten a bad car accident earlier that day, but I really wanted to watch this. I wanted to watch it live, but this, he's strawmanning my argument, and he's being disingenuous. Of course, it's not our fault that CM Punk couldn't handle it in a more mature fashion. Of course, it's not our fault Jack Perry couldn't handle it in a more mature fashion. Of course, it's not our fault Tony Khan couldn't handle it in a more adult fashion. Of course, it's our fault it got overshadowed, though. Us and Tony Khan's fault that it got overshadowed. It is. And I won't even put it on the wrestlers because... they only get so much time. Got to share spots. They can't do the same moves as people before them. It's so much that goes into these matches. I won't even put it on the wrestlers. I put it on the creative director for not putting on compelling enough stories. I put it on the fans for caring more about one thing than other. That's just me. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Hip hop.
Chat, just know that I need you to remember something, okay? Okay.
It's 3:21. Fuck.
If you're at Target tomorrow and you see Karen yelling at the cashier and the cashier smacks the shit out of Karen and they start fighting in the middle of Target, it's your fault. It's your fault for feeding into the drama. You sat there and you watched it. You may have even pulled out your phone to record it. It's your fault. That's all your fault.
Again, it's not your fault that people fought. It's not your fault that Karen and the cashier fought. It would be your fault if you lost your place in line because you were watching them fight. That's your fault because you cared more about the fight than your place in line. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you caused the fight. You caused Karen and the cashier to fight. I'm not saying you caused CM Punk and Jack Perry to fight. No, I'm saying that it's your fault that you lost your place in line because you cared more about the fight. I'm saying it's our fault that the show got overshadowed by backstage bullshit we couldn't even see. Strawman.
You sat there and you watched it happen. You played no role, but you sat there and you watched it happen. And you enjoyed the drama because it was the most interesting part of your day. It was your fault. It's your fault.
I don't even think he's being disingenuous. He's definitely strawmanning, but I think I think this is emotion. I think he's like, he want to catch me off guard so bad that I'm not going to put this in a disingenuous thing, but he's clearly strawmanning. If you don't know what strawmanning is, it's like, I like pancakes. And then somebody says, so you don't like waffles? No, I never said I don't like waffles. I just said I like pancakes. I never said I never said what he's saying right now. He's clearly like, I can't say he's bullshitting. Can I say that? Can I say that he's bullshitting? Can I say that? He's bullshitting. You're bullshitting right now. What goes on in the black community? Yeah, but at the same time, we can't just blame rappers because we feed into that shit. We give rappers a platform. Bullshit. We don't like CM Punk because of the bullshit, but we still feed into the bullshit.
Yeah, because human beings like drama.
Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, and he's is that a contradiction? Because when it's us and I'm calling out our bullshit, when I call out our bullshit, it's, oh, humans like drama. But when CM Punk reacts the way he reacts, it's, oh, he needs help. He needs to control his actions and stuff like that. Like, he needs to control his emotions. We need to control what we care about. We need to stop making memes about bullshit. We need to stop making memes. We need to stop making articles. We need to wait until all the facts come out, and we need to give praise to these people who put their bodies on the line to put out this good show, this great show that y'all care about so much. But no, we're humans and we like bullshit. We can't help the fact that we care more about the backstage bullshit we couldn't even see more than what was going on like that's a contradiction. That's definitely a contradiction. Because all humans get the benefit of, we get the benefit of the doubt, but not even the benefit of the doubt. We get the luxury of just being humans, but CM Punk doesn't. We get the luxury of being humans with emotions and stuff, but CM Punk doesn't.
You like drama, bro. Don't sit here and act like you're better than us and you don't like drama. Come on now.
And he's being disingenuous again. And he's strawmanning. Damn, bro, you going crazy. You putting up goddamn Wilt Chamberlain numbers. I never said I didn't. And actually, in 30 seconds, if you would watch my video, I didn't say I don't like drama. Of course I like drama, but it's not going to sell me a ticket like it did for you. It didn't sell me a ticket like it did for you. If you didn't watch my previous video, because I'm going to bring this up now because he stops the video before this. He bought a ticket to Collision squarely off the fact that CM Punk got fired that day. Solely off the fact that CM Punk got fired and they were in Chicago, he bought a ticket. So the backstage bullshit, like me personally, the only reason I wouldn't have went to Collision is because I didn't have the money to go to it. Maybe that's because, like, I think he's not from Chicago. I don't think he's from Chicago, and if you are, I apologize, but I don't think you're from Chicago. AEW doesn't come to, like, if you're from Chicago, okay, I get it, because AEW comes to Chicago a lot. Like, if you like, all right, I'll miss out on this one, it is what it is. All right, I got you, but I don't think he's from Chicago. If you are, I apologize. But me personally, like, all right, let's say Cincinnati. If AEW was in Cincinnati and I decided I wasn't going, it's because I just didn't have the money to go. If I just wasn't in a position to go, I got other stuff to do. If John Moxley got fired the day that they were supposed to come to AEW, I'm not going. I'm not going just to cause bullshit. I'm not going just to see the reactions and see the crowd reaction and feed and play a part in it. No, I'm not doing that. Do I like the memes? And bro, look at my YouTube channel. Like, yes, I like the bullshit. Don't get me wrong. I said it in my video. Like, yes, I'm an asshole because I play into this shit as well. I done made memes. I done argued with people. I done made so many videos. I just made a video. I'm making this video. I play into the bullshit myself. But at the same time, I'm not going to act like he's the problem. He's not the problem that I care more about bullshit than what's going on outside. No, that's not his fault. It's not CM Punk fault. That's what we talking about. That's stupid.
So if we did not follow this CM Punk or Jack Perry story at all, is it not our fault?
Is that a contradiction? Yes, bro. If we don't talk about this stuff, it doesn't come out. It doesn't come out. Well, it doesn't come out. If we don't talk about this stuff, it's not a story. It's not popularized. It doesn't matter if we're not talking about it. It's not talked about. If you don't follow hip hop, I'm sure you've heard of Tekashi 6ix9ine, right? If you don't know Tekashi 6ix9ine, he was like a troll rapper basically. He had rainbow hair. He had 6ix9ine tattoos all over his body, and he was more so than his music. He was popular for starting beefs with rappers. And yada yada yada. What eventually they learned to do was ignore him. What they did was ignore his bullshit, and he fizzled out because nobody talked about him. Like, don't get me wrong, 6ix9ine can be relevant, but he'll never be what he was before because he's bullshit. Like, his whole energy is bullshit, and nobody feeds into his nonsense anymore. If we don't feed into this nonsense, it's not a big story. That's common sense. You're 25, bro. And I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. We two, like, y'all probably won't like me bringing race into this, but we're two black men in a predominantly not black men community. So we're two black men in a not predominantly black community. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But you're older than me. So as my older brother, I got to let you know, bro. I gotta punch you on the shoulder. I gotta tap you. I gotta smack you in the back of the head and let you know, bro, you tripping. You're tripping.
Make a Jack Perry Hangman and Elite video. It'll be a very short video.
You heard that? I told him to make a Jack Perry Hangman and Elite video. He said it would be a short video. He released a video. And it's 19 minutes long. Now, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt in saying it's 19 minutes long and saying maybe he's not digging into... I haven't watched the video yet. I'll admit it, but it's not looking too good already. You're saying it won't be that long and it's 19 minutes. His video was pretty long already. Wrong. And then, if that video isn't that long, or if the video isn't majority you talking about the Elite, that proves my point that we still can't even talk about what they did wrong without bringing up CM Punk.
You know how short that video would be? Okay. Hangman Page calls out CM Punk. The Elite go up to CM Punk's door after he calls them out, and they get into a scuffle. The Elite take shots, nuanced spots, that the AEW Dynamite show in Chicago. I think that's where it ends. I'm pretty sure that's where it ended. That's 3 key points where the Elite were wrong.
Calling out Hangman Adam Page. He did the media scrum. He did the collision promo. There was some shots in that, and there was the Hangman Adam Page promo. Is there more? That's 4. 3 to 4. This maybe CM Punk ain't as bad as y'all think he is. Like, is there something I'm missing? He called out Hangman Adam Page, the all-out media scrum, and then the return promo, AEW Collision. He called out Hangman Adam Page in his hometown. He's holding up the 3. I'm holding up the 4. I'm not showing off my tattoos.
It's a Jack Perry, which he was wrong like literally once, and that was when actually twice. Well, that's literally the whole story. It's like 5 parts. CM Punk has like fucking 10 parts, bro.
I would like them to be.
And I also need y'all to not do it, because I noticed that a lot of CM Punk fans don't like to talk about when I told the Elite accountable, which I find to be absolutely fucking insane. Y'all are combating and coming at me for holding CM Punk accountable. But y'all fall on deaf ears and turn into Helen fucking Keller when I hold the Elite and Jack Perry accountable. Because I said on multiple different occasions that the Elite were wrong. They should have been stripped of their EVP titles. I said that. I did say that. And I said Jack Perry was in the wrong. I said that. I said they're wrong. So I need y'all to stop acting like I'm just sucking their dick. And
It's a difference, and again, I'm speaking to a 25-year-old. I'm speaking to my 25-year-old brother right now. There's a difference saying, okay, he's wrong, and making whole videos about the other side, though. I make a video about them. Give them the same energy. Just saying.
Still say it's clobbered. I would still say all of that to this day. But there is a degree where I have to say,
why am I sitting there like that? And this what got me. A fucking scumbag.
I mean, what's the definition of a scumbag?
Let's look that up. What is the definition of a scumbag? A scumbag is a low-life being with no morals. A word commonly used to describe those who are low-life and have no realistic goals with their lives. Often used to also describe those who are criminally inclined, enjoy bullying others for pleasure and entertainment, think they are the champagne in a fall glass when they are lukewarm piss in a cup, and act like they are the village hardman, but are nothing more than a cowardly quim on the side of the road. Someone with no remorse, particularly when backstabbing or stealing from friends. A waste of oxygen, a man that deserves to die slow and painful death and burn in hell in eternity. A reprehensible person with no morals and hold no regard for anyone but him/herself. A used condom, a dirty or vile person. Someone who, alright, y'all get the point. I don't think any of those definitions fit CM Punk. And if those are, why is his shirt on your wall? If CM Punk is a scumbag, if CM Punk is someone who is disgusting, you can't even handle it, a dirty person, someone who is a liar, cheater, or a thief, why is he on your wall? Why is his shirt on your wall? If CM Punk is a scumbag, a used condom, a dirty or vile person, if he is a reprehensible person with no morals and hold no regard for anyone but him or herself, why is he on your wall? I don't think anybody in this situation is a scumbag. I don't. That's just crazy. A scumbag? He gotta be a scumbag?
I mean, the same way you think I'm a liar.
Sorry, it's a lot more. Disingenuous again. Disingenuous again. I never called him a liar. Like, even if you say, like, what he did was scumbag-ish, that's not calling him a scumbag. If you want to say punching people in the face is scumbag activity, but you're not a scumbag, you do some scumbag shit, but you're not a scumbag, alright, I could probably let that slide. I could probably agree with you there. Me saying you lied, he only got so far in my video, but you see so far, I haven't called him a liar. And he's lying, saying I call him a liar. He's twisting the definition of a liar to fit what he's saying. Come on, bro, don't do that. Don't do that. What's going on here? I agree. CM Punk is an asshole, but so he thought he had such a good point.
Did he just sit here and call CM Punk an asshole after he just tried to sit here and talk me down for calling him a scumbag? Did y'all see the turn of events that happened in the last 5 seconds? Hold on.
Was Jack Perry scumbag? This what got me. A fucking scumbag? A scumbag? He gotta be a scumbag? Sorry, it's a lot going on here. I agree. CM Punk is an asshole.
Damn me for calling CM Punk a scumbag, but you're okay at calling him an asshole. Please make it make sense, buddy.
But so is Jack Perry. So is... I'd say Jack Perry's a dick, actually, but hey, maybe, you know, to each his own. Kenny Omega is I don't know if that's like a disagreeing laugh. The Young Bucks are assholes.
Everybody's just assholes. Oh, listen, everyone has an ego. Everybody in wrestling and in entertainment, everyone has an ego.
He agrees.
Okay. Is that the point you're trying to make? Because if you are, I mean, you're right.
Tony Khan is a bit of an asshole for letting that shit happen.
What's up, man?
Where everybody in this situation is assholes, including the fans, including us, because we dig into this shit. I'm an asshole for making videos on this shit.
I guess I'm an asshole for responding.
We're all assholes. We all play a part in this. Isn't life a great thing when we agree? Like, yes, we're all assholes. We play a part in this, yes. We all point the finger at one person and say, you're the reason. He didn't start none of this shit. Show me where he started it.
That's crazy.
Show me where he started it. He didn't start it with Jack Perry. He didn't.
What are you talking about? Yes, he did start it with Jack Perry. He did start it with Jack Perry. He went up to Jack Perry and advised him to not do a spot. And then when Jack Perry went out there and did a spot anyway, and Jack Perry was wrong for calling him out, but that was CM Punk who went up to Jack Perry and said, hey, you're not doing this spot.
That's a contradiction. That's very disingenuous.
If by technicality, because we got to be technical here. Hangman Page started when he called out CM Punk the first time. Well, we got to be technical and say that CM Punk has started this by saying, you can't do this spot.
What the fuck is you talking about, brother? What the fuck is you talking about? No, it didn't start with CM Punk. Tony Schiavone argued with Jack Perry. It's been reported they sent CM Punk to talk to Jack Perry. Jack Perry didn't go up. CM Punk didn't go up to Jack Perry. They sent CM Punk to talk to him. And yes, who knows how CM Punk said it? Who knows? Because it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Yes, but like to say that CM Punk letting him know not to do that spot or telling him not to do that spot is starting it is crazy. And that's all you really gotta know about Suplex in this situation. Are you serious? Please tell me when I press this space bar he walks this back, bro. That's so disingenuous. That's so nasty, bro. Like, you're telling me CM Punk telling Jack Perry not to use real glass started it. Wow.
Being technical here, CM Punk did start it with Jack Perry.
Started with the Young Bucks. He didn't start it
with Jack Perry too.
Adam Page. He didn't start it with Kenny Omega. He didn't even start none of this shit. He didn't start it with Jack Perry. He didn't start it with the Young Bucks. He didn't start it with Adam Page. He
didn't start it with Adam Page. You're right about that.
He didn't start it with Kenny Omega.
No. He did start it with the, here's the funny part. Right? People tend to not like to acknowledge this part, but CM Punk 100% started beef with the Elite. He 100% started beef with the Elite. Because I need you to do me a favor. You, Akuma in the chat. I need you to do me a favor.
This was nasty. This was nasty. This is where I was like, okay, he's not interested in having a real conversation because, let's be honest, if this was to go to court, there's a 50-50 chance on just this aspect that CM Punk, it's like a 50-50, court case. If we just go on who started it, because CM Punk called out the Elite for starting shit on news sites and stuff like that. With Dave Meltzer, Brian Alvarez, all this and that. So, to me, and to everyone else, that is where this started. To CM Punk, to everyone, to me, CM Punk, that's where this started. It started where CM Punk, he's I remember around the time CM Punk came back, I was going through a lot in my personal life at the time, so I wasn't really hip to what was going on, but I just kept seeing articles like CM Punk is, it was just, articles just coming out about this man, the Colt Cabana stuff, the workers' rights stuff, people was just going at CM Punk. This was when he first returned. I remember, damn, bro, what is you doing? Even me, I remember, I was like, damn, bro, what is you doing? You don't get the media scrump. You don't get Hangman Adam Page's promo if it isn't for that workers' rights shit. And that workers' rights shit is the same thing that was said on TV, a dumbed down thing of what was going on in the media. You don't care for workers' rights stuff, and I'm defending AEW from you. All that was like a dumbed down version of what was going on behind the scenes on the wrestling sites. So, all right, let's look at it from CM Punk's perspective. The people who are playing with my name, Dave Meltzer, Brian Alvarez, obviously have a relationship with the EVPs. The EVPs, if you don't know, used to be Cody Rhodes, Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks. Cody Rhodes is obviously with WWE now, so I believe it's just the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. So, with the Young Bucks, we know for sure they have a relationship with Dave Meltzer. He always takes their side, at least in this situation, in this particular lane with CM Punk and the Young Bucks. He always takes their side. He always puts out articles that makes it seem like CM Punk is in the wrong. They have a move called the Meltzer Driver. If you didn't know that, you know it now. The Young Bucks, the EVPs, have a move called the Meltzer Driver. Dave Meltzer, the person who keeps putting out these articles against CM Punk. When you see WON on an article or something, take it with a pinch of salt because it's coming out about CM Punk And CM Punk has a problem with the EVPs, and the EVPs have a move called the Meltzer Driver. Okay? So then, boom. And then Hangman Adam Page. Cuts that promo, which is, again, is a dumbed down version of what's going on in the media. Put 2 and 2 together. Now, and like, and Hans, like, I realized it here, like, okay, he's not interested in, like, he has his narrative. Again, this dude right here, he's talking to somebody backstage. I don't know who it is. I'm not going to assume anything. He's talking to somebody backstage at AEW. So, of course, like, I could have sent him articles and stuff like that. There's no 100% concrete proof. I'll give him that. There's no 100% concrete proof that the Young Bucks started this with CM Punk, Kenny Omega, or so. Okay, at least the Young Bucks started it with CM Punk. And I'm not even bringing Cody Rhodes and why he left in this, or why people think he left in this. They think he left because of. I'm sure he can speak to it. He's met Cody Rhodes. I'm sure he can speak to it. Cody Rhodes has denied it was because of anybody, but I've also heard the other side that he left because of them. He never said, correct me if I'm wrong, but at any point, he never said Kenny Omega's name. There's been different reports of Kenny Omega, like what he did. I believe I've heard he picked up Larry the dog and got him out of there and stuff like that. So Kenny Omega's like, and I've heard that Kenny Omega's been willing to work with CM Punk. So like Kenny Omega's really kind of like weird in all of this. So I might be totally wrong with Kenny Omega. I might be totally right. Because CM Punk did say EVPs. And I don't know if he said Kenny Omega, but y'all could correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you could say it started with Kenny Omega with either the media scrum or when he walked in when he walked with the Young Bucks to the locker room. I don't know where you could say it started. I don't know. But I've never known CM Punk to be a liar. He won his court case against WWE because he wasn't lying. And that whole, like, he won because he wasn't lying. I've never known CM Punk to be a liar. So, yes, I'm going to believe him, especially when he has evidence to back it up. That's just me, though. And you believe the other people. That's you, but I don't know.
Bring up a single clip or tweet or any sign of proof that the Elites threw a shot or mentioned or teased or bullied CM Punk before All Out. I need you to pull that up. I need you to send it to me right now. I need you to send it to me. And
I'm going to skip this part because obviously I have no clips or whatever, you know.
Don't send me the bullshit of, oh, a minute to look it up. That's crazy. Instigated this left. Very crazy. He didn't start with Coca Banda. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. No way you didn't just say he didn't start with Coca Banda. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Did he start it with Coca Banda? I'll let CM Punk answer that. Just watch the media scrum. He's offered him money. He offered to help him out. He tried to settle it, but it went the way it went. CM Punk didn't go to dirt sheets and stuff going at Coca Banda. I'm not saying Coca Banda went at dirt sheets going at CM Punk, but it was one-sided dirt sheet stuff coming out against CM Punk. As far as I know, he just defended himself. When no one else would. So,
see, bro, that's where on AEW television did Coca Banda even ever bring up CM Punk?
Like, it's just
please,
nasty,
please, I'm waiting.
You're up
People
to
are waiting, bro.
Disingenuous.
I need you to bring it up. I need you to go ahead. I'm gonna give you a minute again. I'm gonna need you to send this in the chat real quick. Where on? Never bring this up. I'm waiting.
At this point, I was just. At this point, I was just saying, like, you got it. Like, you cooked me. Like, when you just having a bad faith argument like this, you got it. You got me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Young Bucks didn't start it on screen. They started it behind the scenes. And my biggest thing has always been, if Hangman is saying that on TV, what is he saying backstage? What is he saying in the comfortable, like in his comfortable zone with the Young Bucks? What is he saying, like, and what are the Young Bucks saying to Dave Meltzer? What is he saying to Dave Meltzer? If he's comfortable enough to say that to that man's face on live TV, what is he saying behind his back? What is he saying to the dirt sheets?
The chat is just ready to move on. Said yes. 66% say tier list and 33% said yes. So by the majority vote, it looks like chat is just ready to move on, and they want to go to the tier list. That's what a lot of people came into this video for. They probably weren't even expecting me to call you out. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. But it looks like the majority of people already just said that you're finished. And listen, bro, all due respect. I think you went into that video calling me out. Maybe you wanted to just, make a name for yourself by calling me out. That's fine. If you want to use my video for commentary, again, that's fine. However, do not call me out my name and call me a liar if you are not going to bring facts to the table. Because every single point you made was just a falsehood or a straw man statement that I completely just ran through. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it to you, bro. You kind of did it to yourself. I think you kind of just did it to yourself. And like I said, I'll give you a benefit of the doubt. You didn't know any better. Because I know you said in the video you were a fan of mine. And that's perfectly fine if you're a fan of mine. I appreciate you watching my content. If I inspired you in some way, I appreciate that. But listen, please know next time that if you're going to call me out, please come with the facts.
I appreciate your time, the almighty suplex. Me and my followers, my subscribers, we appreciate the views. I won't lie, like, I haven't benefited from this situation, and which is why I'm going to milk it. He put out a 19-minute video, like I said, and I am in the intro of it. I haven't watched the whole thing. I watched the intro. I can't get past the intro without it knowing that my response won't, be live. So I know I look goofy, but, like, genuinely, like, watch this video. If you have a response to it, I challenge you to a live debate. Let's have a live debate about this. Let's talk about. I don't want your points to get misconstrued. I don't want mine to get misconstrued. And honestly, like, this is beyond wrestling at this point. Like, this is not a wrestling conversation. This is a man-to-man conversation and how we should be dealing with problems in our lives. So your audience can benefit from this. My audience can. Or at the very least, if we don't, it doesn't even have to be on the internet. It doesn't have to be on the internet. Like, I just want to debate somebody from that side of point of view, like that point of view, because these videos back and forth where we can't explain what we mean by these statements and stuff like that. Like, we can't, because arguments are going to get straw-manned. I give you that benefit of the doubt. Like, you did bad, bro. Like, you contradicted yourself 5 times. You were disingenuous 16 times, and you strawmanned my argument 5 times. And that's just that was just my first reaction. So that's like, you get, what is that? 25 lashes? No. You get 26 lashes, bro. Call Dr. Umar. You get 26 lashes, bro. So I forgive you. I forgive you. You didn't know any better. Even though you're older than me, you didn't know any better. You made some nasty arguments. I do expect you to see this video. Again, like, it's all love, though. It's genuinely all love. We don't know these people. I mean, maybe you do. I don't. I don't know these people. Again, like I said in the video, I do admire you, because it's not too many people that look like me making content, and that's not why. I didn't seek out anything in this. I mean, I won't lie. The clickbait, yeah. If you've been watching my channel the last week or so, I've been clickbaiting the fuck out of my channel. It's working though, so hey, it is what it is. But my whole thing in this is, yes, everyone has blame in this. Is it even? That depends on who you talk to, but everyone has blame in this, including CM Punk, including the guy whose shirt I'm wearing. To me, it's 40-30-30. In the Young Bucks, in the EVP situation, in the Elite situation, it was 40-30-30. 40% the Bucks, 30% CM Punk, 30% Tony Khan. In the Jack Perry situation, it was 40% Jack Perry, 30% CM Punk, 30% Tony Khan. But let's not act like it's 95-5. It's like, I just don't see the same energy to CM Punk. CM Punk got whole videos from you. Jack Perry doesn't. CM Punk got whole video, like the Elite don't. Now they do. Now, hey, you can say whatever you want about my 700 subscribers, man, but we got you to make that Elite video. So you can say whatever you want about us, but hey, you made that video. We got you to make that video, bro. So we got some impact. So, but all jokes aside, man, I hope this man continues to strive. He's doing great for himself. We're doing great now. It's damn near 800 of y'all. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all have a beautiful day. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I have a Discord now. Let's have a discussion about this. I would love to talk about this just with anybody. Again, whether you have 700 subscribers, 7, 2. I don't care. I want to have a discussion about this, and I don't want to just be told that I'm correct. I don't want to just be told that I'm wrong. I want to have a genuine conversation about this, because we can't grow unless we're challenged. We can't grow unless our ideologies are challenged. Not videos back and forth, a live conversation. Online, offline, doesn't matter. But y'all have a beautiful day. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're close to 800. Appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. Have a beautiful day. I love you all, even if I don't know you. Sub to Suplex. Peace, y'all.
If you feel you're here today and I owe you an apology, here it is. I am sorry that the only people softer than you are the wrestlers you like.